baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Kyle Freeland. All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's George Springer. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. This one could be trouble. Relay throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his backpack to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Dalton Varsho in the box now, takes strike 1. And fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. Goes down looking. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that misses off the outside edge.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Varsho takes it in for the out. 1 away. And now the DH, Mickey Moniak. Right there for a strike. Ball. And a swing and a miss. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Hunter Goodman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed.
Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jordan Beck swings through it for strike one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swings through that one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hergen also getting ready. Swings through that.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. And that one fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. And that quickly 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado, Randall Doyle.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs, see you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Troy Johnston will hit next. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-1 down. And that skips into dirt. Second inning here, no score. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
This is Willie Castro. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and the inning is over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Swing foul off. Ball to strike. Out to short. Tobar. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's Andres Jimenez. Into right field. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, set it out front, but just
runner on the move. Pitch misses. That's outside. Ball, throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Ball for a strike. In the air, right field. And there are 2 down. And he moves up to third, now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Addison Barger, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. High fly ball out to left field. Beck gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for Colorado, Jake McCarthy trying to bunt his way on. And that's just foul.
That's the ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Now a drag bunt, third base
That's
side.
a foul.
And foul ball. That
Heat
one
call.
95 to finish him off.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Here comes the manager out of new pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jimmy Garcia.
Yeah! No, that missed.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd.
Looked like he got a little excited
Ball.
on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you get it out of the ballpark, a little late, opposite field up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down the number 2 hitter, Mickey Monier. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. Swings through that. That one
Ball
outside.
out.
It's a ball with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs. Just misses the
ball.
mark outside the zone. Julian off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air to left center, Sanchez on his way over, and that will end the inning. On to extra innings. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouled off down the right side.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Man at second. That's way outside. Now 1 and 2. That's inside. Hard hit left side. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Go-ahead run on base. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings and misses. 0-1. This one chopped to the ground, but foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. A little roller up along first.
Ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And gone. He sends it out of here. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk, 0 for 1 so far. Tap foul to plate.
That's the ball.
On the ground to short. Tovar slinging it to first in time. There comes new pitcher in the game for the Rockies, number 58. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
That misses the zone. And 1-1. In the air, right field. McCarthy on the move. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Towards first, and it stays fair. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
That's
No, that's down. Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Some real good life going through the zone now.
So the tying run at second. That clips the third. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Next for Colorado, Troy Johnston. Fought off foul. And the 0-1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Rockies down to their final out. 2 aboard, 2. Comes the skip. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
One strike away. Got him looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.